Hey, buddy. Thanks, Beck. Thanks, CJ Wolf. What's up? I like playing in rainy weather, so we're gonna get
We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway.
Thanks.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Miami's offense takes the field. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. To the air, it's back. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Canes will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Dropping back, it's Salter. A little release to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The give on the option. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Using his legs to buy some time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Buffaloes get enough for the 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Now they're going to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Plus, a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
The play action fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Scanning the field, it's back. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Do good, man.
Motion from the wide receiver.
They're
Off
trying
the
to get a
play fake
freaking
on
drive
first
going.
down to throw. And he was drilled just as
Can't
he
do
released
anything.
the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long.
This game is hard as mud.
Off play action. Keeps looking downfield.
Hey,
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
look at that fast man. Can't even catch the freaking ball. Let me go do something. Probably put it on freaking hard difficulty. How do I change the difficulty on this? I wonder if I can. No wonder. There is no freaking hard difficulty. Can't play a hard difficulty. There ain't no way.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has bombs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Marion. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. So Miami's offense will go to work first. This rivalry is one of the most storied, at least in the modern generation of college football, but last year sort of left a bad taste in everyone's mouth in Tallahassee as it just never was competitive.
It was a dominant win by the Kings. I mean, they had 445 yards. Florida State had 248. Like, this was a beatdown. You could clearly see the balance with Miami's offense. Running the football for over 200, throwing for over 200. They did what they wanted at will.
Oh, he's going to go up top.
Oh my Lord!
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
Well, Miami Hurricanes are my favorite team.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Let's go.
And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He leaves it with his back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Get that.
To go, and the ball is loose.
Yeah.
Swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football.
Yeah,
the
so
impact
who
on the hit
my team
sometimes
plays.
jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
We play Notre Dame on Sunday. Play Notre Dame.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
Got to run into the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in.
Oh my
He was
God!
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he knows it's his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually eventually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played. But no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida. Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a way to start this drive with a 1st and goal from the 6. And the Canes with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Give to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Moving out of the pocket. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Canes moving quickly to the line. To the air. It's back. Fires into the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. So they've gotten it down to the 1. Couldn't get it in through the air last time, and now it's third down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give is to Williams. Turning it on.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Noles in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Steps away to find some room. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He'll pull it on the read. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the big story in this game is ball security for this quarterback right now. That's already his second fumble of the game, guys, and we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He rifles one deep to the left. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
He lets one fly deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll pull it down. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, man. Those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
Back to pass, it's back. Quarterback extends the play. On the run, deep down the right side.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they find that guy again.
It's caught downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Canes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time on target. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. Quick strike through the air for the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead.
35, Florida State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Here's a heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it at the 30. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he... The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give is to Williams. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Noles will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Beck. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. The field goal is no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs out of the ground.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. wide receiver going in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That one could really put... A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games